And to the US government, I'm never forgiving you for this. And I'm never going to trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that?
Hello everyone and welcome to Celebrity TRL. Before uqhubeka ubuke le video ngicela ukhumbule uciphiza usubscribe, ulike, uphinde ucommente uveze uvo lwakhe kule video. Kanti ke futhi sikhumbuze ukuthi siyatholakala enkundleni zokuxhumana. I am King Coward on Facebook, King Coward on TikTok and King Coward on Instagram. Now we all know that when it is this time of the hour we're checking nothing but latest trending or celebrity news. Namhlanje nazimbi indaba as it is said that only 48 hours left for USA to lose access to TikTok. Now, y'all know that TikTok is the most famous app with millions of users from across the world. TikTok have allowed different nations to unite, to share interest, to share their talents and expose their businesses. Emaqinisweni lolu hlobo lwe-app ludlondlobalise amabhizinisi abantu abaningi, lwaphinde lwafukula nabaningi abantu abanamathalente. Abantu abaningi amazweni ahlukene bebenza imali bayiphilise ngayo le app TikTok. Nakuba uTikTok ungaholeli eMzansi kodwa uyaholela kwamazwe afana no-United States, Switzerland, Ireland, Denmark, Luxembourg, United Arab Emirates, Singapore, Germany, Monaco namanye amaningi. Kanti ke khona namanye amazwe futhi uTikTok ongabaholeli abasebenzisi bawo njengo-Belgium, Canada, Denmark, European Union no-France namanye amaningi. Isizathu salokhu ukuthi amanye amazwe awawuvumeli uTikTok okanye asasekudingideni izinhlelo zokuvuma okanye ukunqaba. Kulawo mazwe-ke uTikTok awukhokheli nhlobo okanye abantu abawusebenzisayo bakhokhelwa ngezinto ezincane okunjengama-live, kodwa ngokwenza i-content bayiposte abaholi imali. Manje-ke nyakenye umengameli wakulelazwe lase-USA uDonald Trump wake waveza insolo okanye wayethasi indaba yokuhambisa okanye ukuxosha uTikTok kubahlali basezweni lase-United States of America. Iningi labahlali base-USA belizwakaliswa ubuhlungu ey'nkundleni zokuxhumana kukhala nokugedla kwamazinyo. Babodwa abebekhalelwa i-community akumele bayishiye ku-TikTok, abangane, izihlobo kanye nemindeni. Iningi losomabhizinisi likhale kakhulu ngokuthi lesi sinqumo sizophuca bona isinkwa okanye iqatha emlonyeni ngoba ayisekho imali ezongena. Siyazi-ke ukuthi iningi labantu base-USA ebeselifike kuma-million followers ku-TikTok belenza izinkulungwane zamadola ngokuphosta nje amavidiyo ey'nkundleni zokuxhumana. Since then, uDonald Trump ubizeke i-inaugural eyayimayelana nakho ukudingida ukuxoshwa ka-TikTok khona laphana ezweni lase-USA. Noma kunjalo, ukuvalwa kuka-TikTok ezweni lase-USA akuze ukukapakela ezweni laseMzansi njengoba iNingizimu Afrika ingekho emkhankasweni wokuvala uTikTok okwamanje. Zibuhlungu zimjunju zinjalo inhliziyo zabahlali base-USA okanye ama-content creators. Iningi labo bafudukele kwi-app entsha ebizwa nge-Red Note. Ekufudukeni kwabo-ke bezwakaliswe ukuncoma noma ukuyincoma le-app ukuthi icishe ifane ncamashi nawo uTikTok lo ozovalwa within at least 48 hours. Ngokolwazi olwaziwayo, le-app ilindeleke ukuba ivalwe e-USA nge-19th zikaJanuary. Manje-ke ungabe uyazibuza ukuthi kungabe le-app ivalelani e-USA? Siyazi-ke ukuthi i-USA kanye ne-China amanye amazwe amakhulu ngokwe-technology nangokwezikhali nangokunye okuningi nangokuhwebo nangokomnotho. Manje-ke izwe nezwe lidonsela kwicala okanye kwisayidi lalo. I-app i-TikTok ingasezweni lase-China kanti i-USA ibona engathithi le-app isingenelela kakhulu okanye ine-influence kwi-behavior okanye kwindlela abantu base-USA abathatha inqumo ngayo, especially makuziwa kwezehulumeni. Now, ngolwazi-ke oluvelile kuwukuthi i-USA ivala uTikTok ngenxa ye-security threat. ibona iphonsa inselelo yobungozi ngokuhamba kwesikhathi abantwini base-USA. Ngokubona kwe-USA, le app iyingozi ebantwini base-USA ngoba njengoba ilawulwa yiChina, iChina inalo ilungelo okanye i-access yokusebenzisa i-app ukufaka abantu umqondo ongekho muhle ngokukahulumeni ibafaka ezweni lase-USA. Okunye, spreading misinformation and suppressing dissent. Ngamanye amazwi singasho ukuthi this is a federal-based argument. Siyafisa ukwazi kuwe ukuthi ubona kanjani. Ukubona kwesinqumo esihle ukuvalwa kwe-TikTok ezweni lase-USA. Share umbono wakho, ungakhohlwa ukuphuma ungacafazile usubscribe button.
I think it makes complete sense for the US government to require that TikTok not be run by a Chinese company in America, because just think for a second. Would another country allow, like would China allow, or would Russia allow America or Great Britain or any of these other places, would they allow them to have a social media foothold that literally can shape the minds of all of its people?
Hi everyone, it's Show here. As you know, we have been fighting to protect the constitutional right to free speech for the more than 170 million Americans who use our platform every day. On behalf of everyone at TikTok and all our users across the country, I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States. This is a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. As we've said, TikTok is a place where people can create communities, discover new interests, and express themselves, including over 7 million American businesses who earn a living and gain new customers using our platform. To all American users, thank you for making our TikTok community such a rich and vibrant space, for surprising and delighting us every day. Rest assured, we will do everything in our power to ensure our platform thrives as your online home for limitless creativity and
I'm never gonna trust you ever again because you just, like that, took away millions of people's income and livelihood. And who does that? So I'm never trusting you ever again with anything.
So I'm starting to give up hope that there's going to be a Hail Mary moment at the end of this that's going to save this app.
It's so dumb coming on the internet and crying about an app. But the fact is that this has been a sense of community for me for years now. And it got me through really, really hard times in my life. The pandemic, losing my job, all of that. Getting divorced, like all of this crap that's happened to me in the last 5 years since I've been on here. Hours and hours and hours of time I put into creating stuff for this platform. And I'm not the biggest creator on here. Like I don't have 3 million followers or 10 million followers, but I do have a platform. It's the biggest platform I have. And I worked really hard to make it. On top of that, it's been a source of income for me for going on 3 years now. First, it was just a little bit, but then it got to be more. I'm not like rich off of it, but it has significantly helped my income every month. Hi, Halloumi. And it's been consistent enough that like I've been able to rely on it. So like on top of being just sad that I'm losing my creative outlet and my platform, I'm like worried about like what I'm gonna do financially. And I know like I'll figure it out. Like I've had to do that a million times in my life. Like I'm an artist, I've had to figure it out a million times, but it just like, it sucks that I have to, or that any of us have to. It's so unfair. This is so much more than just an app. Like this is really truly a sense of community that there is nowhere else on the internet. And like, yes, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Red Note now, I'm on Lemonade. I don't even know what that is, but I have 13,000 followers on there. I've literally only logged in twice. But I know that none of it's going to be the same. I know none of it's going to be the same. So I guess if this goes away, and for those of you that I don't see on the other apps, like want to say like, thank you. Thank you to the community that I've had, my little community. I had such a small little corner of TikTok, but it was really beautiful. And I really appreciate all of you guys. All the people that comment on all my videos, even when my views were down and I wasn't getting views, people that would comment, and I always saw you, the same people. I know who you guys all are, and I love you all so much. And I'm so appreciative for the time that we've had. And I can't believe I'm crying like this on the internet. It feels like the pandemic. I haven't done this since then. But it feels like I'm losing like a really good friend.
And with that, the TikTok era comes to an end. Good night.
Now, there is talk potentially of the Chinese owner of TikTok selling off its American operations to a non-Chinese buyer, but as it stands, TikTok will be banned on Sunday, just a day before President-elect Trump's inauguration. There are growing signs that Donald Trump may intervene, cancel, postpone the ban if a potential buyer can be found. But of course, the Supreme Court have upheld that law, and it does look like it is going to be banned within the coming.
If the government bans TikTok, I'm not going to pay my taxes. I said it. TikTok is my job, all right? I get money from this. Last year, the money that I earned from TikTok, I paid taxes on it. This year, I'm not doing that, all right? If you can't take away my job and then still demand taxes, that's not how this works, all right?
Has anyone else just been crying on this app all night? Because it feels like we're losing, like, a community. It feels like we're losing friends. We're losing, like, a platform where we learned so much about things we didn't know about, opportunities, places to eat, movies to watch, books to read. It's inspiring seeing people talk about how the fish are going to move somewhere else afterwards and how the community is not going to go away, but it just feels like losing a family member, and it's a fucking app. I know I might be being dramatic, and I know I'm not somebody that got some crazy following on this app, but TikTok made a fucking difference for me. And this sucks.
And with that, the TikTok era comes to an end.
Facebook paid how much to ban TikTok? Facebook paid a record-break $7.6 million to lobby Congress and the White House to ban TikTok. Facebook argued that TikTok should be banned for two main reasons. One, TikTok poses a national security risk, and two, because TikTok spreads misinformation. This national security risk argument isn't just weak, it's a smokescreen. The real reason TikTok is under fire is because it's an existential threat to Facebook and Instagram. But here's the thing, Instagram and Facebook can't adapt. They have a major Achilles heel, which we'll get to in a moment. TikTok is so addictive because TikTok's algorithm gives everyone organic reach. You're a small business, your content can go viral. You're a niche creator, TikTok will find the perfect audience for you. This is why TikTok has been a game changer for small businesses. It's not only helped struggling small businesses find an audience, it has also turned millions of everyday people into entrepreneurs. If Facebook were to recreate TikTok's algorithm and give people more visibility, they'd lose billions in advertising revenue.
And with that, the TikTok era comes to an end. Good night.